A manager checks in with his ball club.
We ain't hearing that.
From the city by the bay, Oracle Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the Sean Jelly will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer in this one. Went into the 6th inning in his last start.
Next up is Chris Chico as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He flew out in his last debut.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with second.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sean Jelly. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Chris Chico.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now. But this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the cove and gone. And we get another look here. He is now in elite company with home run number. Striding in is Chris Chico. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Buxton is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. High leverage at bat here, and standing in it'll be Chris Chico. And a big at bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Paul DeYoung goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Now the 2-1. Bounce it to the left side. And there are 2 away now. So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And that'll bring in Jalen Davis. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman,
To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And in steps Scott Kingery. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Scott Kingery.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. One there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping up is Chris Chico. Clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hard liner toward short, and that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. The relay throw, and he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in.
8-5 tonight. The Rockies wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Robert Stevenson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Archie Bradley closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. We are under the lights here on a Friday night at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. The Rockies enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Stepping in next, Chris Chico, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Chico.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. 1-2. Here it is. Soft grounder left side. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down.
1 out, bases empty. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Chris Chico. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy. If he's going.
Meanwhile, here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Lunging at a changeup that time, and he pops it up near second. Kingery, he's under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Now at the plate is Clint Frazier, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Duggar coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And not in time as the run scores. And now Chris Chico. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Fouled off. Line hard deep into left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Now batting. Second base.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Paul DeYoung. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set. Here's the 3-1. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now at the plate here is Clint Frazier. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. On its way is pitch number 75. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
In now for Colorado, Kyle Schwarber. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rockies 4 and the Giants nothing. Next, here is Chris Chico.
That's not
He
this.
doubled his last time
Not
up.
them.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last
Part.
time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit hard down the right field line. This will get foul for strike 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Lifted in the air to center. Buxton able to track it down for the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs on 2 bases. So the next to bat will be Chris Chico. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set. Here it comes. In the air down the line in left. Back goes Yastrzemski. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Giants leave 1. So now to the plate, Chris Chico flew out last time up.
Chico.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Duggar retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. Ready with the 0-1. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Rockies rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Jose Barrios earns his 8th victory of the season. Logan Webb was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
1 error, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
The morning fog yet to completely lift, so we're left with overcast skies here at Oracle Park. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. The Rockies have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
And now here is Chris Chico. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. Next to hit, Chris Chico grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Duggar is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. Mondesi leads off first with one away. Hit out toward second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now into the box, Aaron Judge. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now to the plate, here is Chris Chico. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready now is Chris Chico. He flew out in his last debut.
Chris Chico.
Now the first pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. San Francisco took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
Giants, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. So now into the box is Chris Chico. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Yeah, and this is a tricky right field to get a feel for here in San Francisco. The brick, the fence, it has a little bit of everything as the ball caroms off the wall. He does well to get it back in as quickly as he did, but it's not in time to prevent the triple.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Fernando Mendoza becomes the first out of the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot.
Up next, Austin Slater. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning.
Slater.
Soft liner towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Bart, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Joey Bart.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. Frazier is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Chico. And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. And they start him out away with a called strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7.
Dig hard,
That ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases.
On the back,
well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just... And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And the throw to first is... Leading off the inning, it'll be Chris Chico as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, gone to lead off the inning.
Baseball has really changed.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Chris Chico. He comes into this at-bat looking to add to his 10 total bases in this one. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, with that base hit right there, Dero, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance...
And hang on, he's out. Gunned. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag, not in time to double off the runner. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Chris Chico. And he represents the potential go-ahead run. First delivery to him.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So here's Adam Frazier. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Right fielder, Adam.
A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A 1-run game, 6-5, the final today. The Colorado Rockies came through when it mattered in the victory out of